It's scored. Just tails.
So news from the toss is Fresh Tropical won the toss and they've elected to field. That means Roma CC have been put into bat.
Bilal Hamid, who's going to open the bowling for Fresh Tropical. He'll be bowling to Dinadu Maragi. Here's the start of day 4 of the Super Series. And it's the old double foot stop from the keeper. Well, there you go. We're not going to see it here. Maragi swings all around this one. Leg stump out of the ground. Hamid takes the chance to go straighter and it pays off. So Dinadu Maragi is going to have to depart for just one, and he's the first wicket of the day. Cut away, and this is a good shot. It's going to beat the fielder. It's going to go for 4. So Samarakun, again, he's a guy very capable, and it's nice to see him getting a bit more responsibility. I think he can relax into his innings a little bit more, and he just kind of leans on this one for 4. Well, speaking of awkward, this isn't a great moment for Nelagoda, who chops on the middle stump. So Amir Sharif comes on, and he might have had Prabhath earlier in the over, but now he does have him in the bag. He goes for just 3, and that's 2 wickets down now, 11 for 2. This is whipped away, and it's going to get past the fielder at 45. This will be 4. Well, here we go. This is up in the air. It's hanging. Fielder comes around and will take the catch. Really well taken. Sikandar Abbas is the man out there, a deep square leg. So Rahat, disappointment for him. He goes 4 and out and finishes the power play on a bit of a downer for Roma CC. They've lost 3 in the first 3 overs, 15 for 3. Oh, this is in the air. Wait for this one. Nazim Ali's not going to catch this. This will be 4. In the history of ECN, have won a few more matches. This is just going to get over the fielder at deep point. Might have got a fingertip on that, but only a fingertip. Maximo tried his best. This is hit pretty hard as well. This is going to get through everybody. And we know that Bilal's not 100%, but still he would have felt he should have got something behind that, the captain. It was hit hard. Just blast through the mid-off. Maybe little bounce, took it to the side. So 6 and 4. Samaragi on 17, faces up and likes to go offside again. This is Sharif, and he will not be able to catch it. Well, he should join the circus with those kind of juggling skills. In the end, he couldn't grab it. The last touch of his left hand had him set the wrong way. How do you describe this one?
I can say he should go to the Italian circus, though. Those juggling skills are...
The left-hand touch just took it away to the other side of his body, and he couldn't correct it. Chima is going to have a ping at this, but he throws it hard enough that they shouldn't get an overthrow. In fact, there's going to be a run out. No, there won't be a run out. And Hamayun drops the ball. And this is actually quite a clever throw from Chima in the first place, because if you throw it hard, the backup fielder gets the ball quicker, and there's actually less chance of an overthrow. But they took it on, unfortunately, with Hamayun. He just dropped the ball at the last moment. So a couple of chances going begging for Fresh Tropical in this over. Hit straight. And especially hard. They're going to take on 2 here, and well, they're going to get away with it. And so that's really good running. Again, knocked into the gap. They may take on a 2 here. Again, Nazim Ali goes the long way to the keeper. And Samarakun was pretty much happy, I think, to give himself up now, knowing the batting to come. But he still doesn't get run out, and they'll grab another 2.
It's like he's got 9 lives. He's a little cat. See how many times he can get away with it. And this one, I feel like the keeper could have just taken a sack. He had enough time to just take another step towards the
didn't realise Samarakun, he's taking a step towards the pavilion, and he's saying, ugh. They got probably their 2 keys still there, and that was the risk of this strategy as well. Here we go. Now he's going to be run out. So he literally gives himself out. And that's, I mean, we've seen people retire themselves out before. That's almost the same thing. Because Samarakun, he completes the 1 and says, okay. And says, well, now I'm just basically saying you can have me because the next batter in. Oh, he gets banged straight down the ground, and that is watch out, cameraman time. Kalagamage. Well, that's what I'm talking about. He comes in and he smacks a 6 Maximo, and he's trying to get this score up and about for Roma CC. That'll do. That'll be 4. And so Samaragi gets the strike back. He gets 4. Oh, nice looking shot. Leans over cover point, and this one is out of here. Maximo. Well, Chima is going to bowl it. Zahid Chima this is. And now they'll get this little fumble. It's going to cost them 4. Team up balls on length again. It's clunked up in the air. Azimali almost gets there. He locates it. He throws blindly, and for that reason it's wide. And so they scramble back for two. Oh, this is miles in the air. Well, good luck under this one. Fielder's underneath it, and he will catch it. So we do see a catch taken eventually. Chima gets a wicket with his last delivery. Kalagamage goes for 14 again, just backing away the leg, slicing it up in the air. So a fifth wicket falls. Into the ninth, it's 81 for 5. All right, here's Sharif over number 10, and he gets hit on the offside. Samaragi's going to get 4. Well, he's so strong on the offside. Bit of a bat pad. And so we'll scramble through for 1, and it will be given a single to finish. So 93 for 5, right in the Goldilocks zone for your golden ball buffs out there. Aroma CC going to finish 93, target 94 for Fresh Tropical. Hello and welcome back to the Roma Cricket Ground. It is day 4 of this Super Series, the series that will determine which Italian club will be competing in the European Cricket League in 2023, the Champions League of European Cricket. Now we're getting set for the second half of match 13. 94 for victory. The first ball just floats away. Goes for this, so, and he gets away with it every time but once. Sharif goes bang, Maximo. And that is the first boundary, and it's a pretty big one. 6 to the best. Hit straight, not quite off the middle of the bat, but I think this is going to go for 4. Goes in the seat. In the air, 4. That'll do. Sharif, he's been doing all the work so far. D-Gate, he's giving him a bit more pace to work with. You can see how he seems a bit more comfortable playing his shots and not having to try and generate the pace himself. Gets 4 more. All right, here's Eknelagoda. He's going to bowl out. Another little outswing up, and he launches this one over the leg side. And what is caught by Aroma CC spectator. Man, that won't be out. And so, unfortunately, Maximo. Now, he's got a false shot here. It's not D-Gate. He's going to take the catch. Very good catching. So, 6 it out. That's a good trade-off, I think, for Roma CC. Eknelagoda tempts Sharif into the stroke again. Nutton D-Gate was under it. Samarakund was hunting for the rebound, but Achintha wasn't going to let that one go. That's the first wicket down, 26 for 1. Now goes for this straight away, not waiting around. That is out of here. Maximo. Azimali is a live wire. He sums up their approach, and you see straight away, he's not hanging around against Prabhath. And he strokes the first ball out of the ground for 6. Oh, this is going to be another 6 out of the ground. Maximo! 2 balls, 2 sixes for Azimali, and he's enjoying it out there.
A hot, hot morning over here in Rome.
Oh, this is going to be 5 wides. Goes for this, but it's one time too many. Nutton D-Gate doesn't drop too many, and he'll take the catch. So Azimali shows over. He goes 6, 6 and out. And that sums up Fresh Tropical in a nutshell. That's 2 wickets down now, 44 for 2. Samaragi, 11 wickets yesterday. Right now his day isn't going to start well. There's going to be a boundary square of the wicket. This is hit pretty well. This is out of the ground. Maximo! In the air, gone. That's exactly what they wanted. Mohamed Imran will be disappointed. This is low on the bat. Doesn't really try and keep it down. Kalagamage gets a wicket first ball. And is that going to light the fuse on the fireworks? Fresh Tropical lose their number 3. The score is 56 for 3. Because I've been in the dark. Well, this one smacked off a length, and this is out of here. Forget it. That's a long way back. Maximo Hussain. Well, he hasn't had much of the strike, but when he has faced, he's looked pretty good. He moves to 17. Got to be sure of these things. Okay, Chance. This is in the air. Not sure he can see a lot of this. In fact, it won't matter because it's gone for 6. Over his head. The reverse on drive from Hussain carries Maximo. Fresh Tropical move to 70. Yeah, you'll see a few now and then. This is hit firmly, and this is straight. It's well placed. It's going to be 4 more. Tossed up. It's clever bowling by Maragi. It's a play with first-class experience, and it shows. He's got very good control.
Very good control. And I think if you are able to finish this before the 10 overs are up, then I think it's a very good message for the opposition as well, to the opposition.
Right now is going to be the end for Hussein. So have a look at this. Hussein again attacking straight down the line. I think it's a pretty good call. And so take off for the run. Miragi says, hey, I think that's out. And the keeper was too busy running, shying at the stumps. Well, there we go. That's in the air, and that's not coming down for a long time. That's out of here. Maximal. Well, that's what's called getting your eye in on ECN. Abbas goes over cover, and he gets 6, and that takes him into the 80s. And he chops on. Well, there you go. That's what happens. So Skander Abbas finds a way to inside edge one onto the stumps. He'll be the 5th wicket to fall within 7 of victory, but they've lost a 5th wicket. 87 for 5. Goes for it, goes high. Ndige is under. He can take another catch, and he will. So it's going to be a duck for, how many on? 3rd time. Unlucky for him. And that's also the end of the over. Miragi takes 3 for 10. So not bad figures for him at all. The score at the end of 8 overs is 89 for 6. Yeah. Well, this is going to be 4 square of the wicket. So Skander Abbas has been waiting patiently for his turn to get the strike back. Here we go, last ball. That's the leg spinner, and it'll be a wide. In fact, it won't even be out because it'll be the winning run. So that's unlucky. It'll just be a wide. And I've been telling Rilla he needs to get a leg side something, and he does, but it won't be out because the wide finishes the game, and they're going to do this with 11 balls to spare.